Hi everyone, this is Neil Lewis. We're going to talk about some soccer again today. Obviously, if you guys don't already know, that's just my favorite sport. So this is what we're going to talk about. Basically, it's U.S. and its relationship with soccer. It's a strange love-hate relationship that we have with the sport here, and it's down to quite a few things. The fact that the sport was a sport of immigrants. It was not something that the Americans themselves invented. That's one thing. The fact that it has a system where it allows draws instead of wins and losses straight. That's another thing. And just the fact that you can't use your hands. That annoys people. That's yet another thing that a lot of folks don't like about soccer. But just taking it from someone that's played the game, trained players in the game, coached the game, refereed the game, there's a whole lot more to the sport than that. And I think Americans are beginning to see that, because look at the World Cup in 2010 and how well the U.S. did. That reflected in the viewership. 68% more people watched the U.S. in the 2010 World Cup in South Africa than they did in the 2006 World Cup in Germany. That is astronomical. But once again, that speaks to just how well the U.S. is becoming as both a soccer nation and just as a soccer developing team. To that point, MLS, a league that has grown so fast in 20 years, from a startup league of 8 or 9 teams to now 19 franchises all with soccer specific stadiums, and now built-in fan support, rivalries, and now media coverage that it never used to get. That's what soccer needs. Media coverage, and a lot of it. They're beginning to get that now. So, but let me back up. Go back to the quality of the players that we're now bringing into the MLS. We have a young Spanish midfielder that plays for Sporting KC in Kansas City that was signed from FC Barcelona, one of the best teams in the world. He signed directly from their academy, their youth team, to play in MLS, to improve himself as a player. It's unheard of, because the conception was that David Beckham, being that he's in his mid-30s and in the twilight of his career, that's all that the MLS would be able to attract. Looks like this guy has proved them wrong, because now David Beckham is gone and we're bringing in 20-year-old Spanish midfielders. So what does that say about the MLS in terms of quality? That it's improving and that Europe is beginning to take notice. And that can only be a good thing. Now let's look on the side of look at things nationally. The U.S. national team has once again began strong. The women have once again won a gold medal and are favorites to win another World Cup. What does this mean for Americans that are still indifferent to soccer? This means that your country is now considered one of the best in the world. And that with that indifference, wipe that away and we will definitely start to win titles on both the men and the women's side. But that's only going to happen if both people stop treating this sport like, the ugly stepsister, and the sports media actually gives it more coverage than it actually has been getting. And to that point, we will probably see that in the next season, because you're going to see a lot more soccer. So if you're tired of it, you're in for a whole lot more. And for me personally, I can't wait. See you guys later. Bye.